Hi, DeGenius right here with you. And again, I want to share with you how to create a working business PayPal account if you are in countries that are not allowed to create business PayPal account or to receive dollars with PayPal. I'm going to share with you how to create a working, real-time functional business PayPal account, and you'll be able to use it on TikTok to receive money on your TikTok giftings, to receive money from Fiverr, to receive money from your drop shipping business, to receive money from freelancing environment, from individuals. If you have always been wanting to own a business PayPal account for yourself, but you know that you are not allowed, the country you are living in is not allowed to own such of an account, now you are welcome. I'm going to show you how I have been receiving money for more than 8 years right now using a working business PayPal account without any VPN, no quote unquote blocking of my IP or whatever might be before I access my PayPal account. None of that. Welcome. My name is DeGenius. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. If you are watching on YouTube, if you are watching anywhere else, come to my YouTube channel and subscribe, all right? Or if you are watching from Instagram, that is okay. Follow up. Let's do this, okay? Now, the very first thing you should have in mind before the PayPal account creation, the very first thing you should always have in mind is the fact that the PayPal account has to have an address. It has to have an address. Now, what does it mean to have an address? Now, you may say, I'm not a US citizen, I'm not a UAE citizen, I don't have address in these places. But at the end of the day, you still need an address. There are some tools you need. Like, I'm just trying to name the tools that you require to be able to create a working business PayPal account right here in Nigeria. All right, the number one is an address, and I don't mean an address that is based in the US or anywhere. I mean address right here in Nigeria. See, today I'm still using my PayPal account so awesomely. Now, number two thing that you require is an ID card. An ID card, be it national ID card, that is NIN. All right, then be it driver's license, international passport. All you need in these cards or IDs are just the number, the NIN. That NIN number is what you require. Just pick it up, and then that is all you will need. Another thing you will need is, of course, your correct date of birth. All right, and yes, let me go back to the number one, which was the address. So trust me, your address must be correct. And yes, again, is a Nigerian phone number. Your main phone number, it will work absolutely. All right, these are the requirements for creating the working business PayPal account. Now let's go to the next line of this creation of the PayPal account. All right, the impediment of using this type of PayPal account, or what happens when people get blocked or their money seized in PayPal, and for a long time they can't receive their money, sometimes up to 90 days. All right, so what really happens? Number one, the money that you are receiving, PayPal is flagging it as non-genuine income, an income that is non-genuine. And it is obvious. Let me assume that you are a Nigerian and then you have a bank account that you receive an average of, let's say, 20,000 naira into their account every single month, right? An average of 20,000, the bank knows. And all of a sudden, you receive 5 million into the account. Guess what will happen? Your bank is going to flag off your account. You have to provide some KYC information, that is know your customer kind of stuff information. You have to provide fresh ID and then your personal identification in terms of your picture and stuff like that. You have to equally provide proof of what this transaction is about. What is it about? What are you receiving the money for? So that they will make sure you are not laundering money. Somebody's not laundering money through your account, stuff like that. So this is very important. In fact, PayPal does this with some kind of breakage of their process, like in terms of, like I said, 5 million, from 20,000 to 5 million is quite of a huge difference. PayPal will not even allow you to receive, let's say, $150 once when you have been receiving just about $5, $10, $15, something of that nature. And again, when you receive 500 USD at a time, guess what happens? For goodness sake, PayPal is not even supposed to allow you to receive 500, because your 500 USD that you are receiving in bulk, there is no explanation to it. And that's the number 2 thing when it comes to why PayPal is going to flag your account and hold your money. You don't have evidence of transaction. What is it that you sold? An average e-commerce person online don't sell things in $500s. An average e-commerce person don't sell things in $500s. How did you receive 500 USD into your account? PayPal will want to know, and you have to give them the information related to that. You have to equally prove to them that you are a real human being and you are not laundering money. All right. So when people tell you PayPal is doing this, PayPal is doing that, first thing first, most of such people are absolutely seen as criminals online by the PayPal. All right. They are seen by PayPal as criminal, even though the person might not be a criminal. People who receive money from let's say Fiverr, from Upwork. All right. See, when you link your business PayPal account to Fiverr and you delivered some works, and Fiverr arrange your money, arrange like $100, $500, $200, 50 USD, stuff like that, and arrange it and send to you once into your PayPal account, because they actually do this after every 7 days or 14 days or thereabout, after you have received the money inside Fiverr. Now, when they arrange this money at once and send to you, are you getting it? It is an issue to Mr. PayPal. It's an issue. So you need to explain back and forth. You need to provide even your identification where you are living. You need to provide that. Now, that brings me to the third thing. Now, if you create a working business PayPal account, and you are using it to receive e-commerce kind of product sales, I'm telling you, you will hardly have issues. Even when you have issues, they'll quickly unblock you. Why? Because you receive 20 USD, 30 USD, 40 USD, 49.9 USD, and then the tagline of the product paid for is always on the paid item. Like the money you receive, always at the top of it. Maybe the person bought shoes, clothing, stuff like that, right? It's always the name of what was paid for is always there, and then it's coming from a direct source of a direct customer. Now, somebody can go to Fiverr and launder money through Fiverr into your PayPal account, right? Because Fiverr is a genuine platform, but somebody can log into another person's account and send money out of it. Are you getting it? So it's an issue directly. But guess what? At the end of the day, if your PayPal account is functional and the money you received was blocked, if you are selling e-commerce products, if you are doing drop shipping, you are selling e-commerce product, of course. If you are doing mini importation, you are selling e-commerce product, of course. But if you are doing something like affiliate marketing with maybe JVZoo, with Warrior Plus, all this affiliate environment, or ClickBank, and you are receiving money through your PayPal account, you are always going to have issues. In fact, I remember those days that JVZoo and even money by JVZoo, I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars that JVZoo had in PayPal were seized by PayPal. Are you getting it? Like, JVZoo is a big platform. People know JVZoo very well. It's a big platform and a legally recognized platform. But PayPal held their money in hundreds of thousands. They had to go through some law cases and court related issues, right? Because JVZoo was seen in dealings that are not right. By PayPal. They were seen in dealings that were not right, because people come to JVZoo and create products that don't exist and go on to sell it. Affiliates will rush and start selling it because they just want to make money. Or guys who just come up and develop unnecessary applications that don't work, or web apps that don't really function very well. And then all they are interested is people to buy that day that they are launching. Their first day of launch, second day of launch, that's the end. No customer service, nothing. So PayPal looked into these dealings and they found out that people are really crying. PayPal had to take responsibility and try to protect their customers who are making payments through this platform, because they have been reporting. I'm going to take you to the next video. The next video, I'm going to give you the details of now creating a PayPal account. But it's good I told you all this, I gave you all this information so that you are able to really be aware ahead of time. If you have any question to ask me before the next video comes out, feel free to ask it, right? Ask me any question related to the PayPal account. I'm going to create the next ones right away, by the way. But understand this, at the end of the day, your PayPal account being blocked, your PayPal account having issue, and then things that you require to have before you create the working business PayPal account, I have all mentioned them right in this video. DeGenius right here, and I hope you love watching this. Please go to the next video and see how we created the PayPal account, functional PayPal account. I'm going to give you including samples of my account and usage and stuff like that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next video. All right, move. Let's go to the next one.